Happy Tuesday! Today we're going to talk about how to craft a manager target list. Over the past 3 weeks, we've been talking with manager Alex Zuliger of Green Room, and he shared with us some great tips for having a manager meeting, for attracting a manager, and for having a great manager relationship. So some of you out there might be thinking, well, that's great, but how do I even get started in my manager search? Now, you're in luck because now is a great time of year to be getting an agent or a manager. And a lot of developmental actors who are just getting started oftentimes find it easier to get a manager than an agent with no credits. Now, there's one thing though, a manager is going to want to see that you are savvy, that you are focused on your craft, and that you know about the business, that you're not just going into this blind. So when you do meet with a manager, be prepared to show them just how with it you are. Now, I'm going to give you some tips today to crafting your manager target list so you can start reaching out to managers right away. Now, step one is to get clear on your goals. You need to know whether you're first going to be reaching out for films or TV or theater or whatever your passion lies, because you want to get representatives that have relationships in that area, right? So say my goal is to book a co-star on the show Castle, right? So I'm going to look up Castle on IMDB Pro, and if you don't have an account with IMDB Pro yet, you're going to want to invest in that. It's definitely worth it. We actually have a video where we talk about IMDB Pro, so definitely check that out. Now, look up Castle and scroll all the way down to the credits for actors who had co-star roles. Now, you're going to need to go click on more credits and keep scrolling, because first you're going to see the series regulars. And that's probably not where you are right now, and that's fine, right? So find out who those people are. Click on those actors and look at their representation. Now, some of them will have agents, some of them will have managers, and those are great people to add to your target list for a couple of reasons. One, they represent people who are at the level where they're looking for co-stars. And two, they have relationships with the people who cast and produce the shows that you're looking for or the projects that you're looking for. So that's a great way to build your target list. I'd recommend gathering 5 to 7, maybe 10 names of management companies that you put on your list. Now, the next step is to connect with these managers. Reach out to your circle of influence, reach out to your contacts, and the first thing you want to do is see if you can get a referral. Referrals are key. If you can get a referral from a casting director or an acting teacher or someone who can vouch for your work, that's great, but current clients of that management company are also great. Now, if you don't have a connection with the manager, the next step is to visit workshopguru.com and see if they're doing any workshops or showcases. That's a great way to get in front of the manager and have them see your work and meet you. Now, if you just have no connection, the third thing you can do is reach out blind. And in our manager series, we talked about a great way to write a nice, concise, useful email to a manager. So definitely check that out, get their contact information on IMDB Pro, and you can hope for a response based on your materials. So I hope that helps. If you have a friend who would benefit from this advice, please feel free to forward, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see next week's video on Guru Tips for Actors. I'll see you then.